Howdy folks, this is the Command Line Vulpine here, and welcome back to Let's Play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead version .g. So you might be wondering, why is my webcam here on top of Command Line Vulpine? I recorded like 4 episodes with no microphone, and also like no in-game audio or anything. It was all disabled for some reason. For some reason, OBS switched all the things to default instead of the settings that it's supposed to be on, and it all got muted. So we are doing post commentary. I've only had to do this once before for actually it might have been Cataclysm again. I think it actually was Cataclysm during the tutorial series. It happened then too. OBS is pretty finicky. Well, especially when combined with Windows, like resetting everything once you have an update. It's probably NVIDIA this time that did it, because NVIDIA had some pretty big updates. Anyway, I have to think about how I'm actually going to do this. A lot of the things are going to be sort of self-evident. Last time when I did this, it was a tutorial episode. I think I was talking about like how combat worked. This is the tutorial series though, so there's not really much explaining about combat to be done. Anyway, what we're doing now is we are clearing out a town. We have my child's tricycle that is our only vehicle we've found that works. And oops, adjusting the volume, but it's not going to do anything. But yeah, it's very silly that we're driving this tricycle around, but it's substantially faster than walking, so we're using it. Let's see, we could probably like play this back faster, couldn't we? Because there's no need to watch it at a normal speed here. And I'll also be here forever re-filming things that I've already recorded. Come on. Playback, speed, faster. Is there a way to spam that? Faster. All right, 1.5 times. That's probably fine. It's still like a 30-minute episode, so it should still be like 15 minutes here, possibly, of explaining things, taking our loot back home, and organizing it, as is per usual. This is way back when I found the paper cartridges for the flintlock pistol, which is interesting. We've got an IFAK pouch, which is also kind of interesting, but also not necessary. Let's see, skip ahead. Let's see, I'm emulating the behavior of the average YouTube user. I'm actually like skipping ahead in things. I actually don't skip things when I'm watching YouTube videos myself, but apparently it's pretty common. Anyway, still dropping things off. Trying to see if we find anything else interesting here. I was taking a look at the smartphone to see what options it has on it. Yeah, I was using it to see if it, when it plays music, if it puts earbuds in, and it does. Don't give them ideas. They'll probably add earbuds to the game if you tell them that it doesn't really make sense for the phone to not have earbuds. That is exactly the sort of thing they would do with Cataclysm. Now, did I do anything else? I was trying to figure out how like pocket management works there, because you can manage the pockets and like blacklist and whitelist items, but I don't really. I also got it happens a lot where I get this tricycle stuck in the mud because it can't go over the rough terrain. Quite a pain in the butt. What am I looking for here? I think I was just seeing if my melee skill had leveled up at this point. We're still using the nail bat, which is a pretty good weapon. Now we're yeeting ourselves on this tricycle back to town. We're just trying. Oh yeah, we're trying to clear our way to the grocery store because we still need a shopping cart. Runner zombie managed to bite me, bit my left foot of all things. Just a small bleed though, and the little band-aid can take care of it. I did notice that after you cure like a bleed with a band-aid, you have one turn in game where it still has a bleed icon, even though you're not bleeding anymore. The same thing happens with the grab. where if you break a grab, it'll still show the grab icon for one turn after you broke it, which is not how it used to be. So I don't know if that's a glitch or if they intend it so you like there's a residual kind of grab or bleed or something. Had to drop my golf bag to fight this guy. See, now I'm grabbed even though he was killed, so it's very odd. Don't have time to patch my bleed though. More zombies are coming. There's a bunch of them in the intersection. Always is a lot of them in the intersections. This nail bat's pretty good, man. We gotta build another one. It starts to break down not too much longer here. And I built a cudgel instead, and I think we started with a cudgel and it was fine. But when I build the cudgel later, which we'll get to, it's just like a terrible weapon. It's only doing like 2 or 4 damage a hit. Something's like not right. Because the DPS is actually really good on the cudgel. Oh yeah, we found a large tactical backpack, and look at this thing. It has so much ammo and several different guns and magazines and tactical rifles and stuff. And the backpack itself is just really good. It is absolutely insane find. In fact, this rifle has 4 attachments with that +4 there. We should probably switch to it. Or not switch to it because I don't know if I have enough ammo to just switch to it. But start carrying that around with me more. Because we might start needing it here soon. Just finding loot, making sure we don't find anything else particularly interesting. I don't think so. That tactical bag is the main thing. As I've said, we're mostly just after getting to the grocery store, which is up here. I noticed here that there's graffiti on the wall on it. And when there's graffiti on the wall, that usually means that it's an abandoned storefront, which has a much lower chance of spawning shopping carts, if it can even spawn them at all. Spoilers. There might not be a shopping cart in there after all this trouble. Highly frustrating. Should we do 2 times speed? It's going to be going really fast if we go up to 2 times speed, but I don't really want to like skip because I might miss something. Ooh, some artifacting there. To the video, iodine tablets. I think that's maybe the radiation stuff. I've been reading the flyers on the go here, but I'm not going to reread them, guys. I'm sorry. They were, it's a lot of reading. I've already read all of them. Now I got to read them again. And I've read them in other playthroughs and stuff too, so you can pause them and read them. Some zombies came from the east that time around. Ooh, the multi-tool. The multi-tool was a really good find too. The multi-tool, we're going to look at it here actually. I compare it to the Swiss Army knife because we also found a Swiss Army knife. The multi-tool is even better though. It's got fine screw driving and bolt turning, which I don't think the Swiss Army knife had that. Yeah. Has a lot of the other things, but no, the multi-tool is amazing. It has so many things we need. We still need a level 2 metal saw. Just getting a level 1 is gonna help us out tremendously. Yeah, I just yeet the Swiss Army knife because there's no point now. All right. Okay, another fast zombie almost grabbed me. Grabbing the long strings that I find because long strings are always useful. Got ourselves a yellow Among Us there. Took him out. No problem. Ooh, ballistic glasses. Those were in the tactical bag, I think. I think this is where I realized I have them. Oh yeah, ballistic glasses. 4 to 7 times more protection than our Eclipse glasses. They don't... Oh yeah, they lie close to the skin, so you can actually wear them with the Eclipse glasses. I was going to say they don't block sunlight. But yeah, we throw those bad boys on for sure. Supplement bottle. Okay. What else do we got going on here? Dropping the golf bag so we can fight. Find a dog tag on a zombie dog. It doesn't have any writing or anything on it, though. I thought maybe it might have lore-based writing on it, but it does not. It's nearly to the intersection. No, oh, we're getting hot. Our torso is warm. But we are wearing a sweater that we found earlier because it has slightly better stats than just a shirt. So we need to switch out the sweater for our long sleeve shirt again. Trying to get eyes on this shopping center before I get too deep into town. That's going to kill the crawling zombie, but then I aggroed a bunch more, including that tough zombie right there. Take him out. Child zombie makes it through the window. So you don't want to aggro. Yeah, see the lag on the grabs staying behind. So I don't want to aggro too many zombies at once. They'll just kind of push each other and get past each other unless you have a hallway that they can't get around each other at all. Just looking through all the bodies. There's so many of them in this little windowsill here. Take out the crawler. Toss the backpack back on. That's sort of how the game works. Unless we had a shopping cart. If we had a shopping cart, I wouldn't have to pick up this backpack and drop it and pick it back up and drop it, because then I could just toss things in the shopping cart instead of having to carry everything I find, but also not wanting to carry it when I'm in a fight. Got another zombie. And another one. That was a dog, actually. See, that's why I don't really want to skip things, is you probably want to see the combat. It's also hard to not skip a little bit too far, unless there's like a... No, that's like 10 seconds. I was going to say maybe we could skip like 1 second at a time or something. Another zombie. Oh, there's a bunch of guns on this guy too. So there's just zombies going around now. They're just regular zombies. They're not like zombie survivors or anything that have like go bags and stuff now. So we're finding all sorts of really good stuff on them. The Wrong Tomorrow. We found a book called The Wrong Tomorrow, and I was curious if it was a reference to all tomorrows, but I don't think it is. A cheap drugstore paperback is what it says. So yeah, I don't think it's all tomorrows. Crouch. I think there's a big horde like further down the road that I'm trying to avoid. So I just crouch into the grocery store. See if I can't just spot a shopping cart and get out of here. As you can see, it's abandoned and trashed. So there's just nothing here. Even check inside these piles, because sometimes piles of objects will kind of override each other. And yeah, there's no shopping cart here. So all my hopes and dreams are crushed at this point, and the game just got a lot harder. I'm trying to look to see if there's anywhere else where there might be a shopping cart. Electronics stores, like maybe. I don't think I've ever seen one in a shopping cart. I don't think I've ever seen a shopping cart in an electronics store in this game, so yeah. We're toasted. So is our nail bat, by the way. See how little durability is left on it? I commentate at some point, I don't know if it was this episode or the episode before it, that this game seems to be going in the direction of Project Zomboid, where things just wear out extremely quickly, which I do not like. That's not fun. Maybe once you get like an iron shod quarterstaff, it won't break anymore, but all of our wood stuff is breaking quite often, which is frustrating. So yeah, I climbed up on top of this building to see if just being up higher could give us more visibility and maybe find another grocery store. But it's only one layer tall, so it doesn't give us much more height. I tried to check if there's anything on top of the buildings worth seeing. That's a satellite dish, that bracket there, which makes sense. It's just they don't have a image of a bracket for the tile set. And then I struggle to remember like how you get down from a climb. And the answer is you press the E button. Except I've remapped E to do things. And that's the end of the episode. So, hope you all enjoyed this post-commentary video, because we're going to do more of them. Because I messed up 4 episodes in a row. I just never looked at the at the audio waveforms at all, you know? Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And until next time, hope you have a good day.